Hello, insightful viewers. Welcome to General News Insights, your daily dose of the world's most compelling stories, breaking news, and in depth analysis. Let's dive into today's topic. In a move that has sent shockwaves through global markets, President Donald Trump has imposed sweeping tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. The bold action has ignited fears of a full scale trade war, with American consumers and businesses caught in the crossfire. As the world reacts with a mix of panic, retaliation, and uncertainty, we take a closer look at the potential impact of these tariffs on economies worldwide. The trade war unfolds. President Trump, known for his strong stance on trade, signed the tariff orders at his Florida resort on Saturday, triggering immediate backlash from key US allies and trade partners. The tariffs include a 25% duty on Canadian goods and a 10% tax on oil, natural gas, and electricity. Canada and Mexico have already announced countermeasures, with China preparing to take legal action through the World Trade Organization. Trump remains steadfast in his belief that these measures will ultimately strengthen America's economy. However, he admitted, will there be some pain? Yes, maybe. But we will make America great again, and it will all be worth the price that must be paid. While Trump insists these tariffs are necessary to combat unfair trade practices, economists warn of significant consequences. American households are projected to lose roughly $1,245 in income this year due to rising costs. Industries reliant on imported goods such as automotive, agriculture, and retail could see price hikes, job losses, and slowed growth. Inflation, which Trump previously criticized, may climb as a result of his own policies. The US Chamber of Commerce warns that over 1.5 million jobs could be at risk if trading partners impose countermeasures. Canada, America's largest trading partner, is responding with its own tariffs targeting US products like alcohol, cosmetics, and paper. Canada's retaliation totals approximately $155 billion CRD, $105 billion USD. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau responded with a statement: Canada will not be bullied. We will defend our economy and workers. With 75% of Canadian exports going to the US, prolonged tension could weaken its GDP growth by up to 0.8% over the next year. Mexico, led by President Claudia Sheinbaum, is implementing tariffs on US grains, steel, and dairy products. Mexico's manufacturing sector, heavily tied to US supply chains, could suffer if further restrictions emerge. Sheinbaum stated, we urge the US to focus on internal solutions rather than punitive trade measures. China has vowed to defend its economic interests and has signaled possible counter tariffs on US technology and agricultural products. The tariffs come as China attempts to stabilize its slowing economy, which saw 4.5% GDP growth in 2024. Chinese officials have called these measures unjustified economic coercion and intend to escalate their complaints through the WTO. Trump's threat to impose tariffs on EU and UK imports adds another layer of instability. The European Commission warned that retaliatory tariffs could be imposed on US vehicles and agricultural exports. The UK post Brexit faces a delicate balancing act in maintaining its trade relationship with both the US and EU. The political game and the global stakes. While Trump's supporters see this as a bold stand against economic exploitation, critics argue that his strategy is a self inflicted wound to the US economy. Former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers has warned that this approach alienates America's closest allies and plays into the hands of China's leader, Xi Jinping. Economic expert Dr. Jane Mitchell. Trade wars rarely result in clear winners. The more tariffs are applied, the more inflation rises, and this burden ultimately falls on consumers. Small business owner Mark Davis. We source raw materials from Canada, and these tariffs mean our production costs could skyrocket. We'll have no choice but to raise prices. Politician and Trump supporter, Senator James Rogers. This is about putting America first. We've been taken advantage of for too long, and these measures will ensure fairer trade deals in the future. Canada's response. In retaliation, Canada has imposed 25% tariffs on 1,256 US products, which account for 17% of all US imports to Canada. This includes items like orange juice, peanut butter, wine, beer, motorcycles, cosmetics, and more, totaling up to $30 billion. Another list of products, including passenger vehicles, trucks, steel, aluminum, and certain fruits and vegetables, will be published in 3 weeks. Canada plans to challenge the US tariffs through international legal bodies, citing violations of trade commitments under their Free Trade Agreement and the World Trade Organization. Trump's tariffs are part of a broader strategy targeting Mexico and China as well, aiming to address issues like illegal immigration and the flow of fentanyl into the US. What are your thoughts on this situation?